Yo, yo, yo. What up? Welcome to another segment of the Dark Matter podcast. You got the boys back with you. You got the Kamal Ahmed Triano on Instagram. You got the Jacob Harshberger, same thing on Instagram. You got the Michael Bagby over here to my left. Whisper Dan. Bagby
underscore 515.
underscore 515. I was close. And then you got the Harsh Mason, Minecraft Ya with 5 A's. And we have a guest tonight.
We have our special guest feature all the way from Germany with us here today, Ben Goebel.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Being teen
sir.
for the win.
I don't know what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
Being teen for the win.
Dude, hype to have you, man. Hype to have you.
How you been, man?
I've been great, man. How you
Good.
been?
Yeah.
Good.
What you been up to?
I've been in Eastern Europe. I've been riding trains,
Riding trains.
hunting folk, but deers, and
Dear folk.
rabbit folk.
Nice.
Okay.
Big game hunter. Studying the corruption in this place.
Studying all the corruption.
Yes.
So I heard you have some conspiracies for us today. Is this true?
Yes.
All right, but before we get into all that,
My bad.
I would like to appreciate everybody that's watching today.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for 30 subs, 31
Thank you.
subs.
31 subs,
31.
man.
Shout out Rico for commenting on
Shout out
all
Rico.
of our videos.
Rico.
He's actually 13.
13. We didn't get it wrong.
Y'all's little cousin,
Shout
the
out
Cuban
Rico.
Biggest fan. Appreciate you, man.
facts. But yeah, fucking keep sharing, like, and comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so big conspiracy guy over here, Ben Goebel. What do you got for us?
Heard you had a couple.
Yeah, let's start something off.
Come on. Have you ever heard of MK Ultra?
I have not.
You have not?
No.
Give us a goog, Mason.
Here's a goog. It was an illegal human
goog.
experimentation program designed and undertaken by the CIA.
So this is not even a conspiracy theory. Come on.
It's a proven fact.
This is a fact.
Yeah, they have declassified documents
Yeah.
about it.
So
Okay.
essentially, the government dosed random citizens in the United States.
Okay.
LSD. They underwent hypnosis, fucking therapies or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And they did this to many prisoners and a fuck ton of people, right?
And Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Mm.
Charles Manson was one of them.
Okay.
So basically, that stuff was not cool in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
Right?
Not cool.
But then.
They would dose him with LSD.
Yeah, they basically their whole goal was to get somebody called the Manchurian Candidate, right? They wrote a book on this. The Manchurian Candidate is a person who, after they have done all these trials on them, like with tons of LSD and hypnosis and fucking shit like that, it basically breaks their brain, right? To the
Okay.
point where they can just say they're just a normal 40-year-old dude. But then they undergo this shit, and then they're so fucked in the head. You could literally tell them go rape this person and then kill them, and they would just go do it, and then have no idea why they did it, or maybe not even remember it.
Basically some Winter Soldier shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So, some brainwash
Yeah.
type shit.
And so the guy at the helm of this was named Jolly West, right?
Okay.
He worked at UCLA,
Uh-huh.
okay, and he was a professor there. And this man. He was also in the CIA, obviously, and he fucking worked at this specific prison called, I forgot what it was called. Should I look it up or should I just keep going?
You can just keep going.
Okay, and Charles Manson happened to be locked up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's obviously documented times where this man Charles Manson sat down with Jolly West, and they MK Ultra'd the fuck out of him, and Charles Manson essentially learned all of the tactics he used to get a cult following, and commit the crimes that he did. Are you familiar with that at all?
Oh, shit. Yeah, because I heard stories that, that's how he kept people with him, is that he just dosed them with LSD.
Yeah, and hypnosis and shit like that. So he learned all that from what they did to him in prison, and after he got out of prison, he was essentially. Damn.
I agree.
They reckon they're fucking up.
My
Damn.
apologies. You can continue.
After he got out of prison, that man was literally immune from the law. Like he was doing crazy shit, like Grand Theft Auto, like fucking stealing food, stealing money, like just random, dumb shit. And
He
every
set
time
his
he was,
school on fire when he was 9.
I mean,
He
yeah,
set his school on fire.
yeah, he raped the kid when he was like 13 or something.
Jesus.
But he's he's fucked already. But after he got out of prison, when
Yep.
he was with Jolly West.
Oh no, other students
What?
raped him.
And he raped somebody.
Oh,
He
okay.
raped the boy after. But this motherfucker was immune from like the law at all. Like they would arrest him, and then they would just be like, because he was on probation with this guy named Roger Smith, and they would arrest him, and then they'd be like, "This is above my pay grade." They'd bring him in. He'd get released like right afterwards, and none of it was on, like, didn't affect him at all. And so then, yeah, pretty much after that, he, the crimes happened where he sent his people to go murder Sharon.
Tate.
Was that her name?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, and Roman Polanski, but Roman wasn't there, and the kid was there, and the rest of the people.
Hey, Ben,
Tex Watson.
speak up just like a tiny bit,
Oh, my bad.
because you're
But
just
yeah.
like,
He pretty much just sent his people over there, and they murdered people, and nobody really knows
Yeah,
why
Sharon
still.
Tate.
so.
But
Go ahead.
also at that house, like where the murders took place and shit, there were mad like drug dealers associated with the CIA and shit. Because that was at the same time that they were running cocaine to the ghettos, and funding the fucking wars in Africa. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was a lot to take in.
So he got arrested at some point and was put in jail. Do you know if it was like it just got too much media attention that they had to do something about it?
well, yeah, I mean he literally killed a fucking mainstream actress
Yeah.
in her house while she was pregnant. So it's like
Well,
what time frame
he sent
was
his
all
little
this?
goobers.
it was the end of the
69 to
60s.
71 was the murders.
The
His
end of the
cult was like
60s.
end of the 60s, 68 to about 72.
There was also like a huge thing in intelligence, like they were infiltrating like all those hippie groups and shit, and like
Those damn hippies.
essentially MK Ultra was like a move by the CIA against the hippie movement to try to like shut that shit down.
And this pretty much did end
And
the
it
hippie movement.
it did. Like Charles Manson like is known as the one that ended the hippie movement in the 60s.
There's a very popular Tarantino movie based on these events, loosely
There is.
based. They changed the outcome. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is based on these events,
Yes. it
having
is.
having a
Really?
few technical issues. Yeah. Have you
I-
seen that one?
Like,
Dude, that one is so good.
I've
very
only
good.
seen one Tarantino movie.
And Pulp
Um,
Fiction.
Mhm.
Also, the JFK assassination, who the fuck they said did it?
Oswald.
Oswald, Lee Harvey Oswald. It's probably bullshit.
For sure.
So at that same time, JFK had he was not vibing with the CIA at all because obviously they were
Yeah, he
on
was trying to shut him
mad
down.
fuck shit, and he
Yeah.
was literally actively trying to shut them down. And so there's obviously the reason for assassinating him, but they essentially assassinated the president, and then
The CIA did.
yeah, and then
Allegedly.
Lee Harvey Oswald was framed for the shit, and when they like arrested him, when they were transferring him from like the bus to the prison, this guy named Jack Ruby popped out of the crowd. He was like a mafia affiliated guy,
Hmm.
and
Killed him.
He killed him. He shot him with a 38 in the stomach. Like, so there was no trial, no nothing, right? And so this
All
guy
very
Jack
suspicious.
Ruby, literally a week prior, had a sit down with Jolly West at a like a psychiatric hospital, and after that, like he had literally like he was like once the meeting was over, he was literally hiding under Jolly West's desk.
So
like,
you're saying that
saying,
like
like,
Jolly West
insanity.
programmed him essentially with LSD to kill
And
Lee Harvey.
he had like multiple meetings with him like prior.
So
to this.
basically, you're saying that Lee Harvey was the one who killed him.
No, I'm saying that Jack Ruby was the Manchurian candidate created by the CIA to kill Lee Harvey Oswald, so that he couldn't like testify in court that he didn't kill the president.
I had
That's
But Lee
insane.
Harvey still killed the president.
No, he didn't.
Allegedly.
I heard like an
It's literally impossible.
An al- like
What's your alternative?
So the alternative I had was more focused on Jack Ruby and not John Kennedy. Who was his brother? Jack.
Mhm.
So Jack Kennedy was like his whole thing was like a big crackdown with like drugs and shit like that. And so Jack Ruby was moving like a whole bunch of stuff because wasn't he based in like New Orleans or like Louisiana? So he was
Yes.
moving like a whole lot of shit.
Mob.
But Jack Kennedy was on his fucking ass the whole time. And so his thought, and it's been a while since I've seen like the video, but basically, that's kind of where like the Lee Harvey Oswald got tied in, was
Okay.
that he was like an affiliate with him. Not like they weren't like close, but it was through some kind of mutual thing. But the thought was that they went after John F. Kennedy so that Jack Kennedy couldn't fuck with them anymore.
So that's
Ooh.
definitely very possible. But you know George Bush, the first
Yeah.
senior.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the director of the CIA when all of this was going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
didn't know that.
George W.
like you ask like any of those motherfuckers like where were you on 9/11 or Pearl Harbor, like any like fucking crazy date like that.
Yeah.
And, like they know exactly where they were. You ask, like they asked this man on live TV, George Senior, where were you when JFK was assassinated, and he couldn't say shit. Like he was
couldn't
like,
recall?
I don't remember. Like
What?
literally on live TV. Like also, the magic bullet theory. Have y'all like? That's the only plausible theory that's been stated
the
that proves
curved.
that Lee Harvey Oswald was the shooter, and it literally makes no sense.
No,
Like,
I don't.
the
really know.
bullet that is the bullet, like so like once they got JFK on the stretcher, a bullet like they found it on the gurney when they were unloading him at the hospital.
Yeah.
It was literally like if you look at any bullet that's ever hit anyone, there's always it's like fucked up. Like
Yeah.
it's like a little like
It's like a fragment.
squashed thing.
Yeah.
Not even a I mean, there's fragments broken off for sure, but it's like a if a bullet hits bone or anything remotely hard, it squishes.
Yeah.
This one is literally like pristine, as if you fired it into like a swimming pool. Like it's impossible that could have hit anybody.
That was
So,
a bullet.
Literally
That's-
no damage.
yeah,
That's
no
crazy.
damage
No
at all.
damage at all.
Maybe just a little dent right here.
This is something
But like
that
that's
I
no.
looked into when I was
It's-
younger.
It's literally impossible that he could have done it.
But it's just it's so intriguing to me, dude, because it's like I don't know, there's it just feels like there's so much effort put into like trying to hide maybe something that actually happened. And like the George Bush thing you just said about going on live TV and being like, I don't know where I was when this happened. Like you're the director of the CIA. How do you not know your whereabouts? Like can you not like it's just ridiculous to me. And it's
then
just
recently the files on the JFK assassination they were like it was within the last 6 months they were supposed to be released.
yeah.
From
Like
what they call
the
that shit?
CIA
Classification.
Archives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were trying to be like released from the archives, and the Biden administration shut that shit down.
Really?
No way,
Yeah.
dude.
You can look it
Damn.
up on the internet right now.
I saw that they were going to be released soon. I didn't know that they shut it down.
They shut it. Yeah, it's not happening. And then that led Tucker Carlson to literally hop on Fox News and be like, "The CIA did it." It's
Dude,
fucking-
I didn't see that. That's
I'm
insane.
so like removed from all this shit that like I'm so like uneducated when it comes to all of this. 'Cause,
I knew
like,
about a little bit of it, but the Jack Ruby being having a sit down with the MK Ultra guy, I had no idea about.
Yeah.
You gotta
like, I
read the
didn't
book
even-
Chaos by Tom O'Neill.
don't even
This
know
man
these people.
spent 20 years of his entire life writing the shit. It's the only book he has. And it's
Chaos
fucking
by who?
gas. Tom O'Neill.
Tom O'Neill.
It's mad
Not
long.
sponsored.
have you read the
so
book?
long. Yes. I would listen to it on audiobook. It was like 9 hours.
Oh damn.
Maybe more.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan's talked about this.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Just watch the Joe Rogan episode. That shit goes crazy.
Was it with Tom O'Neill?
Yeah.
Oh, I did watch that one.
I gotta
So-
watch that. Cause
Yeah.
this is super intriguing to me. Dude.
Yeah.
This is like we learned about JFK stuff in school, but obviously teachers only go a certain amount because teachers are not going to talk to you about conspiracy.
My
theories.
my 11th grade history teacher my 10th grade history teacher talked about whether or not the CIA did it. We had
Really?
a little class debate.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't. Well, we
'Cause
got,
it's just like such a heavily held, like it's such a popular theory.
but we didn't get like actual facts and stuff like Ben is telling right now.
No,
Like when
no.
I was in school, the most we did that was conspiracy was like people would be like, "Who was on the grassy knoll?" Because they,
Oh, the lady with the umbrella.
yeah, or
What is
whatever.
that?
Well, like
There's like this lady wearing all pink with an umbrella.
because it was recorded, very old, wasn't it recorded? Like it was on video that he got shot.
I think so. Umbrella.
It
Man.
was because there's a video. But
Where is he? Is that him? That guy looks sus.
in the video, they do something where you see this like grassy hill and there's a dude just sitting there with an umbrella and it just looks super sketchy. And it was like
Yeah.
this.
Like,
And
why he got an umbrella? Look at him.
Oh yeah. What the fuck?
yeah,
This is fake. This one's fake.
yeah, that one's fake.
Yeah.
But
This is Netflix.
Look up Ray Epps. Yeah.
Who the fuck
Knew
is
it.
this?
Knew that was his name. This motherfucker is thought to be associated with the FBI, but he was at the January 6th riots and at the Capitol, and he was like, like Alex Jones, one of the craziest motherfuckers, was out there talking about do not go in, and this man was at the fucking front door, like, go in, like pushing people inside, like, let's come on, take it back, like all this shit.
yeah,
And like he's on camera, like all over, like you just saw him all over Google Images,
yeah.
and he's
Not
the
the New York
only one that you can see on camera for real that didn't get arrested.
Didn't get arrested.
What?
Yeah, never.
Did he go in?
And like they even have questioned. They questioned the director of the FBI about it, and she was like, we can't speak on it. Like we can't talk about that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
So he either works with the FBI or he made a deal with them or something.
Yeah.
I
I
said
mean-
she, but the director of the FBI is a man. We don't misgender on this podcast.
There's a lot of my bad. It must have been a spokesperson then, but
Ray Epps, we're on to you, man.
So sketchy, dude.
Yeah, that is sus as fuck.
I
Some-
just thought about that. real
Sometimes I
quick.
feel like when I go into wormholes and look into stuff like this super deep on my own, I feel like I'm like, even if I'm in a room like dark and by myself, I gotta like look over my shoulder like some
Somebody's
shit's about to
watching
happen to me or something.
Are you familiar with WMDs in Afghanistan and that whole thing?
No, like I'm literally so lost. Like everything you're saying right now is just fresh. Like this is the first time I'm hearing
Dude,
about all of this shit.
So you know how there was the Afghanistan war?
Mm-hmm.
War
You
on
went over there
War on
and
Terror?
The war on terror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was
It's based on
literally
these.
held under bullshit.
'Cause we believe that,
so George Bush
Mm.
second, he claimed that there were
Wep-
WMDs,
yeah.
weapons of mass destruction.
Like they found like traces of like nuclear like
No, they
or
didn't find
radioactive
shit.
like no. I'm saying they claimed
They
that they
claimed that,
found
yeah.
fucking like traces of nuclear fucking
they claimed
whatever.
that Iraq had nukes essentially.
And so we were in like
And so-
Afghanistan for no reason.
yeah, they
Yep.
sent troops over there and fucking literally democratized most of like Afghanistan, Iraq, like women could go to school, all that shit for a cool like 20 years,
Yeah.
and then we just left. And now the Taliban runs it all.
Yeah.
Literally, like we left,
Yeah.
we left, and they immediately took over.
Yeah.
Within a day.
And didn't the people that were on
24
that were
hours.
helping us there? Didn't they just like basically were just like,
Yeah,
all right,
they pieced out.
yeah, because they would have been destroyed.
Yeah, I heard some stuff happen like at the like you were just talking about at the very end of us like fully evacuating and like getting out of there. I guess it was like last year or something like that, or the year before, something very recent.
2021.
And like Taliban was like already like I don't know, causing some sort of like mischief. I don't remember exactly what happened, but
Also, I have an
shenanigans.
explanation for the pyramids.
the pyramids.
Who knows everything?
Yes.
Like
All right,
the,
what's your
uh,
explanation for the
wait,
pyramids?
wait,
I
wait,
actually
wait,
know
wait.
a little bit about
Which
this.
pyramids? The
The ones in
pyramids in
Egypt.
Egypt. Okay.
So y'all know that the pyramids are like we could build them today, but it would be a feat. Like the mathematical shit that goes into.
You're about to
like,
say aliens built the pyramids?
No, but you know that it's like
It would not be impossible for us though.
it would not be impossible for us right now.
We could build it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We could build it in
Could we though?
In like
Dude, yes.
This is
6
the-
months.
Y'all don't know the size of the Pyramid of Giza.
Have you been?
No, look it up.
It is pretty
It's
large.
Dude,
fucking
I think we
insane.
could do it in 6
And
months
listen,
now.
All the pyramids, they each
I'd say
corner
less.
faces northeast, southwest perfectly.
Are you
like,
doing the
on
star
dot.
theory?
Yeah.
Um,
Like,
With their
because
line with the
have y'all
stars?
heard of that, like, the line that they're trying to do in, like, what is it, Dubai or, like, Saudi Arabia or some
Oh,
shit?
yeah, that shit is insane.
Yeah, dude, and
Have
dude,
you
like,
seen that?
it's, like, making fast progress.
Yes, no, dude. I saw that because like I didn't know if it. I saw a video about it like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
but I didn't know if they were actually doing anything with
They're
it.
doing it.
And then I saw like the update, and I was like, "Holy shit, bruh!"
Yeah, bro.
I don't
Like,
know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude,
What is
It's- it's literally called the line. But it's this like fat ass like fucking I don't even
Look
know
at
how
this
many
shit.
mile line that it's just like
It's just
they
gonna be
want their
skyscraper,
entire
basically.
That shit is
civilization to be there, and it's supposed to reduce what
That
like
is
fucking
crazy.
it's supposed to reduce like fucking emissions, so like
They're just gonna
pollution
build
and shit,
up.
and like
Yeah,
all
that's
that
some
good
shit.
shit.
That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what
and
this shit
everything's
is.
supposed to everything that you need is supposed to be within like 5-minute walking distance.
So
in the line.
they want civilization.
No, not walking distance. Like, okay, it's gonna be like insanely long, and they're gonna have a bullet train that can go from the one end to the other in 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's gonna be no cars.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Dude,
What
why are they showing them floating?
I don't know.
Yo. Okay, listen though.
Why does it look like the Matrix?
Yeah,
Listen
that's what I'm saying.
The Matrix.
Y'all know Atlantis?
No.
Atlantis.
Yes,
I
you
mean, like-
do, bro.
like
It's not
the
real.
city of Atlantis.
It's not real. It doesn't
Yeah.
exist. But
Duh.
that's what it's supposed to look like.
That's dope as fuck.
It's like a mirror, bro.
And
Yeah.
look up the progress on it. Like the building process right now. I don't think they're gonna show it on here.
Right now?
Yeah,
Sorry.
like what they're at
got
right
scared.
now. Not like right now. But
I'm sorry. I'm
Right
sorry.
now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here we go. Drone footage. This was 6 months ago. No.
like
Dude, give me a second. give me a
yeah,
second.
here it is.
Like they
So,
had already dug it all out.
yeah,
essentially.
everything's like dug
Yeah,
out. That's
see?
it right there.
That's
And
insane.
they already have like the fucking. They just have to start building now, basically.
Dude, look how fucking long it is.
No,
And,
it
like-
goes into the mountains, bro.
Okay.
And they're doing it.
They're making
so-
Halo rings on the planet.
And I feel like this is like one of those situations with like the World
Excuse me.
Cup where like workers are like out there like fucking getting this
Oh.
shit done, but like dying.
They're out there getting the shit done, dying for 2 cents an hour, 100%.
Yeah.
And they're
170
working
kilometers.
like a motherfucker too.
It's actually not that long.
I just don't understand, dude. What's the point? Like, you just want a civilization
To
in
turn
a
up,
straight
bro.
line through the city and then
Yeah.
just desert around
Yeah,
it.
to turn
Yeah.
up and look.
I mean,
cool
'cause
as
then
fuck.
They think that's
They'll just build
smarter.
up.
to look cool
Yeah.
as fuck.
What do they do for
They think
civilization
that's-
now? They
it's
just
to look
create
cool as
stuff
fuck.
within the desert.
Dude, they be doing crazy shit in
They
Saudi
just
Arabia.
make cool as fuck stuff.
Dude,
Stuff that's cool
Dubai
as
is
fuck.
wild, bruh. Like all the shit that they have, like the buildings look futuristic.
No, Dubai. I know. I've seen. Is,
Urban living.
Like,
Is-
dude, look at this stuff. They're doing all this.
Yeah,
I heard of this. I heard
Oxagon.
of Sindala.
I haven't heard of that.
This
I've
shit.
heard of that too.
Is that just like an island for
a luxury island destination in the Red Sea.
It's
That's cool.
It's pretty terrible for the local ocean ecosystem. I watched a video on it about how they could easily do it in the ground on the beach, but they're doing it in the water and like ripping up the sea life and shit.
Damn.
I think I understand. So I feel like this is because Dubai has become such a popular attraction for
Mhm.
tourists
Yep.
that they're like, oh, wait a second. If we can make our stuff look nice and get rich people to come to our country, then we can.
Well, all the richest people are in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
Like all of them.
dude, like the fucking concert
Literally-
for Beyonce.
There's people with
This is-
trillions
this is
there.
another
Like
thing people don't
24
understand.
million.
Elon Musk is not the richest man on the planet.
No.
Well, I mean,
Like-
no one. I don't feel like he's been claimed as the richest man.
I mean, he's number one.
But what he's saying
Not in
is
my
it's
heart.
not. It's not
No,
someone
but-
from America.
Fuck
Yeah,
Tesla.
Like the
Tesla's
Saudi
cars
Arabian
suck.
fucking oil families are
gonna
like
talk
more loaded than anybody ever.
Yes.
Like that shit is fucked.
Especially since Ben
Because they
knows
have
about
so much
cars.
oil and they just sit on all their wealth, dude. What can
They
they,
do.
what can they do over there besides?
She lives in Dubai.
She lives there.
Well, it said.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, like
Dude,
no
hold on.
way.
She lives.
Dude, that shit was crazy
this.
though. All the TikToks I saw of
Oh,
that
she's
shit.
not a Netflix star.
It was like
Cristiano
a
It's
it was
because
a, it was a
people-
private
she-
concert with
Yeah.
only like fucking niggas in turbans and shit attending. And I
Yeah.
was like,
I did hear
dude.
that.
it was,
the video?
She got paid 24 mil for it.
Apparently, she
Yeah.
was really mad that it got leaked.
yeah, no, it was not supposed to be leaked at all. So like, I think they're actually like taking videos down and
I
shit.
could probably find it on Twitter, but I'm not gonna go there.
Well, okay, listen. So,
Oh, the pyramids.
yeah, when it was about 11,500 to 12,600 years ago.
Okay.
There's something called the Younger Dryas impact, right? It was an asteroid that hit the Earth, right, and it knocked out like essentially as a human extinction event, right?
Mhm.
So
This is theory.
this has been proven by Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock.
What's it called?
It's called the Younger Dryas theory. If you look it up on the internet,
Why
it's
is it
gonna say
called a
it's
theory?
Well,
but
no,
it's only because the
The impact.
archaeology-
What's the impact called?
the Younger Dryas impact.
The younger.
Driest.
Dry, yeah, like probably like that. Maybe there's a Y, but probably not. There it goes.
Driest.
Hypothesis.
See, exactly. It's because
How has it been proved?
bro, it's been proved via fucking Randall Carlson and all his science shit that I don't really.
But it's just a
Who's Randall
like,
it's just
to
a
listen to for a long
hypothesis,
time.
bruh.
Nah, bro, it's
I don't believe it.
it's real.
Is he the only one who's like been with it, or has it been through like a ton of people?
Who?
It's
was his
starting to
name?
go
Randall.
like now. It's finally picking up speed, and there's like a fuck ton of people that are on it. But the like main archaeologists right now
Is this
are,
guy.
Yeah, Randall Carlson, Graham Hancock, and Jimmy Corsetti. They're all five.
And Jana James.
I don't know who that is.
Well, she's on the cover of the website
Well, I don't know who that is.
for the
but
Cosmic Summit 2023.com.
essentially, like this shit is also known because there
Oh,
are
nope.
places like Göbekli Tepe, right? And like it's like a place out in Turkey that they excavated and found that was purposefully like they put mulch and shit over it on purpose to try to like I don't know why, but nobody knows why for real. But they excavated it and they found like tools and like structures like homes and like a literal town that was dated, like carbon dated, way back before like when we were supposed to be like hunter gatherers type shit, not building anything, only like catching animals and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it literally couldn't have been built by hunter gatherers because the technology was just obviously way too advanced. And so, and then also like in damn Africa, there's like this area that is called Mauritania, and there's like this area off the coast of it that is supposed to be essentially like where Atlantis was. And
Really?
yeah, Plato fucking like described it as being right there and described it as being like gold, everything, like super rich and whatnot. And Mansa Musa, the world's richest man of all time, who had more gold than fucking anybody ever.
No.
Okay, well,
He's a
that-
king in Africa.
yeah, that dude, Mansa, Mansa.
Wait, are we still on the pyramids?
No. Mansa was his first name.
It's Mansa Musa. Musa.
Mali.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
he's
guy.
still-
He was the king
No,
of
he's
Atlantis.
far dead.
That dude
It's
was.
this year's.
I
That
saw
dude
13.
was the king of fucking Mauritania and happened to be Atlantis because I was a part of it.
He had the most gold. That's why he was rich.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of other shit like Göbekli Tepe that's like dated way back farther than we were supposed to ever have, like due to like the archaeological timeline that normal, archaeologists present. It's not. It doesn't add up right at all.
Wait, how have they
No way.
proven that Atlantis was there? Are there like ruins?
Look up Jimmy Corsetti Atlantis, bro. I haven't watched this video in so long. I'm really spitballing.
How do you spell
right now.
Göbekli Tepe?
Okay. G-O-B-L-E-K.
You did not say a B.
There it goes.
In Turkey.
Göbekli Tepe is a Neolithic archaeological site in the southeastern
That's such a
Anatolian
fun
region.
word.
Neolithical.
Yeah.
Göbekli.
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 This is not still standing.
Göbekli
No,
Tepe.
go to
Tepe.
images. You can find the actual pictures. There you
Is
go.
that the remains of it today?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like a really rich city.
All right.
I was about to say, I don't
Yeah.
feel like that's like
Go-
advanced technology. I mean, it's
Okay, well,
very
according to the
simple.
That's pretty
fucking experts,
advanced.
it is.
The face and the carved in the.
Dude, click,
Here we
go,
go.
go to the, yeah.
That one's
It's
cool.
like that.
Oh, I learned about this in history. This is like one of the oldest cities in the world, if not the oldest city in the world.
It is the oldest city in the world. There's literally, it's
1150.
older than humans were supposed to have been able
Yeah.
to do that at all.
And they found another thing recently, and it was like a stone tool, like 5,000 years before the Stone Age was supposed to begin.
Yeah, they've been doing shit like that. There's like plenty of examples. The Amazon rainforest, they're using LiDAR right now and finding tons of cities and villages and like they're talking about cities with like millions of people in it, or that used to have millions of people in it.
So wait,
Just
who
buried under the
created it
ground.
then?
The
Fucking
Gobleckis.
the people who lived there before. And the thought is that essentially like people had way like good ass technology, maybe not what we got right now, but like they got
But this will change
up very-
everything. This will even change our theories on where humans originated.
maybe not, but listen, the thought is that they got to a very high point in civilization, built a bunch of cool shit like the pyramids and fucking Stonehenge.
Actually, maybe not,
'cause
and
Turkey's
fucking
right here.
heavy and
Ooh.
hella shit that would stand the test of time. And then
Oh,
I was about to say,
What?
did you not see
no, I didn't.
Miss Lady bent over there?
Sorry. I mean, it's an old, ancient thing.
I mean, yeah, but
yeah, it doesn't matter. So listen,
That's
listen.
kind
The
of.
thought is that
He tried to
essentially
cover it up with his hand.
they fucking got
see it.
extincted after they built all the super cool
Extincted?
shit. Yeah, they got extincted after they built all the super cool shit by the Younger Dryas impact, and now here we are again.
So was most of this what we were just talking about located in or around Egypt?
This is Turkey. This is what he's talking about with the Göbekli Tepe.
That's
And
the
then
city. we're
Egypt is
talking-
literally right down here.
No, it's interesting that
right
you're
here.
talking about like technology being advanced and stuff because I remember learning about stuff with the pyramids
Right
coming into form and like the technology that they had in Egypt around this time. I don't know the years, but I just heard about it being super substantial, not necessarily mirroring what we have now, but being very progressive for what they had then. Like they had the ability to perform like abortions and they had like other forms of medicine and like not necessarily I don't know. There's probably things that we don't know about.
So what
as
you're trying
well.
to say is that this Göbekli Tepe and this them discovering that everything we know is pretty much wrong and that like humans were much more advanced, predated to what we believed, and that is the reason we have the pyramids is because they had better technology than we believed they had.
Yes, and then the Younger Dryas impact happened, which lowered the human population to less than however many, and then we
Which is why it's so
repopulated.
confusing.
Yeah, and then we
Okay.
repopulated from there and built a new civilization with new technology.
But it didn't wipe out Egypt.
No,
It probably didn't even touch Egypt. Where was the impact slated to
I
occur?
don't know.
But wouldn't there be like a giant
But
fucking
there are
crater?
yeah, there are big craters and multiple.
Go back
places. I
and look up
forgot
some
where.
stuff about the Young Dryas.
It's just like it thinks it's a theory.
yeah, but it
You
was
gotta
still.
look up. Is there sound?
Not on the YouTube videos.
Put on captions, I guess, and we'll
I want to see impact
we'll
pictures.
translate.
So mostly in the U.S.
No, maybe.
No, it shows some pictures of it in Europe.
Where? Right here?
I mean,
This?
in those first two, it shows some impact spots in Europe.
So
just
it
from
happens,
Google
like,
images.
In this area. But like on the other side.
Yeah, 'cause
Hey, I
the
wanna
Earth's
see.
round.
Aww.
my
Your
mom
ba-
told
your
me to
baby's
send
so
it to
cute.
you, so I went ahead and did it before I
Your baby is
forgot.
very cute.
Mid-podcast.
Cute
He
baby.
is actually really cute.
And the curly hair. Looks just like you.
Apologize for the interruption. Kamal was just
Sorry.
showing me his godchild.
But this is pretty cool. I mean, this is where most of civilization was, right here.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it originated? I feel like a lot originated in South America. Well,
Well, a lot they were happening at the same time. Well, not really.
like South and Central. I feel like North America wasn't as touched.
No, because
Not
North
with, like,
America
a-
was
Oh,
more
Christopher Columbus.
more
Lies.
natives, more like more Indian. You know, not Indian,
Let's
but
see.
like
Native American.
Native American.
Yeah.
I'm guessing for a
14.
while.
But I mean, I feel like maybe they weren't there as long because a lot of their stuff wasn't super developed.
Oldest.
no,
At least none of the ruins that we have, not ruins, but like
things that
You
we've
know,
uncovered and stuff
yeah.
like that.
That's
The only thing that I've heard about being advanced for their time is like not necessarily Mesopotamia, but like the areas like Turkey, Egypt, around there. Like, but that was so long before like
They had a pulley though.
any of these other places
See?
were.
Pulley.
They did have a
And,
pulley.
and just to touch on this, because this was just kind of brushed off kind of
Man,
quickly.
Stones from fucking
Um,
15
right here,
thousand
dude.
miles
Look.
away.
Yeah, I don't think
Then
that
how
we
would
would
they?
have an easy job putting together a pyramid to match the Pyramid of Giza today. I understand we got a lot of technology, we got cranes, we got all types of shit. Yeah, we could probably do it.
There'd
But,
be no
like-
point now though.
I mean, yeah, because does it? I mean, it's not much more than a tomb, is it? I mean, like the construction
They have
of it.
no idea what
Dude,
they're
a
for.
modern
It was a
They've never
battery.
They've never found a body in any pyramid ever.
True.
a modern pyramid
Well-
is literally just a sculpture.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
the reason
I
they don't find the bodies is because it's likely that the bodies were moved.
They don't find tombs. They don't find burial sites. They don't find.
But it's possible
anything.
that they were never buried there. But those are like gravestones.
Nah, bro. There's literally areas of most of the pyramids that are all like cemented off. You can't even go past a certain.
Well,
point.
two of the pyramids were built by the same guy, so obviously it wasn't like a tomb for the king.
Well, they
but it-
don't know that.
Well, but I mean, why would he have built them? Why would he have built two?
We're not. We don't know that he
But we
built
can
them.
speculate. Yes, we
I'm-
do.
I don't agree.
I mean, it's historical.
We don't know that one
yeah,
person.
and so is the fact that.
Hands,
So
but
is
like
the fact that fucking
he
we
was
were
the king when they were
hunter-gatherers
built.
11,500 years ago, and that's obviously not the truth.
How long did the
well, we
pyramid?
can carbon date stone and all that.
How long?
No, you can't carbon date stone. You can only carbon date fucking organic material that is like in between the stone.
Okay, but could you still not theoretically carbon date that? So you could still figure out the age?
I mean, you could, but it
but-
wouldn't. It couldn't be made. It's impossible. Like the people of that time. could not
Radio
have done it.
carbon dated.
The Goog
Oh,
might
the
have you
people.
on this one.
The bones and people. You're right. I'm wrong.
Can we clip that?
That'll be clipped. That's very interesting. So you're basically trying to say that the pyramids have been around longer than they have.
Yeah,
So do you think they were before Egyptians?
I think they were built by Egyptians because it is in Egypt.
Yeah.
But I
But I
don't
mean,
think
like,
it
I
was.
think it was aliens.
I don't think it was the Egyptians that it says.
I think
in
it
the
was lizard
textbook.
people,
Okay.
personally.
It's crazy, dude. Because like, how much did one of those blocks weigh? Wasn't it like?
It's like
But I mean, they
Tons,
had
Yeah,
literally tons.
they had
And
tons and
Metric
tons
The
of
ones in the King's
tons.
Chamber of the Pyramid of Giza are like from like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
So like, how the fuck?
It just doesn't make any sense. There has
King's
to
chamber?
be
But
some
I mean,
sort of
also too the mechanism they
This is what they
had
call
to
it.
like get it there
was bodies.
expendable to them though.
Oh
two-
yeah,
2.5
absolutely.
tons. So
I mean, it doesn't
2,500
matter how
pounds.
fucking far
Damn.
away it is, just go get it.
Yeah,
Kind
but
of
like,
mentality.
but like the fact, like I don't
Bro,
know.
How the fuck? What are you talking about?
But
you
I'm
know how far
saying-
1,000 miles is?
But I'm saying,
Well, how
like,
would they have done it?
if
What's
you
your
view-
theory?
If you view it as a tool, then why would they care? Because I mean, are you gonna say a tool will be like,
Literally.
oh man, this tool's gonna drag it 1,000 miles? Oh well.
I mean,
True.
my only
What's
thing
gonna
is,
drag,
just the way
what's
that
gonna
they
drag
view
a
it.
2-ton fucking stone in whatever AD Egypt across 1,000 miles. That's from here to like New York. That's literally from here to the top of the country.
But flat,
A what?
flat,
A flat?
but flat. Like it's not. They're not going over hills and mountains and shit.
it is
So
rather flat, but also like, I don't know. You think about in
I
today's
mean, they
day,
had like tons and tons of people pulling that shit.
yeah, but
one
like,
by one.
it just seems impossible, dude. It seems impossible to me. Even if you have,
What kind of wheel is gonna support that shit back then?
I don't even think they had wheels back then, did they?
Is it flat?
Yeah, I guess
No,
they
they
did.
had rollers. They had rollers.
Yeah.
So what would happen is one person would put the roller, and then other two people from the end would come and put it back in front.
limestone mine in Cairo.
Like they had it. Like
It's
it
just-
wasn't just
Bro.
humans dragging.
There
like,
was
they
a
had some
limestone
kind of technology
quarry
moving
in
it.
Cairo.
Nah, the
Yeah,
specific
it
shit
just-
that's made.
It might seem like
seems
impractical,
extremely
but
difficult.
at the same
King's chamber,
time,
that's one stone.
like
No,
from the
it's not one
viewpoint
stone,
of
it's a
the
few
pharaoh,
stones.
who gives a fuck? It's
Few
your
stones.
tool.
No,
Maybe
I mean,
total 20?
yes, like
Bro,
So I don't see any like.
I understand
That's
that.
not that many.
I don't
from 1,000
understand.
miles away.
Okay,
if you're a primitive
how they were
retard,
able to accomplish it
it's-
and do it to where the pyramid looked so
It's an
well
adjective.
built for its time.
I mean, they had architects and stuff, and I mean, people made amazing feats in like architecture during
Yeah.
that time.
it just seems impossible, and it seems not necessarily impossible, I guess, because it was done. It just seems like how in the world did they get people to do this without the even close to level of technology that we have now?
Lizards.
It just seems like it would have taken them
Aliens.
longer, or
Alien
it would have been
lizards.
an unfinished project. Especially how you're talking about how like there's different corners of the pyramids that are angled at different stars.
Well, it's
and stuff
possible.
Like that.
It's possible the pyramids were built over a few hundred years.
Yeah.
Every
Nothing
single
points to them being built in
pyramid
one day.
Every single corner of every single pyramid points at north, east, south, west.
Yeah.
Did they not have compasses at that time?
They did. They had ways to measure the magnetic forces of the Earth.
The fucking gap between
Just
each
sad shit.
stone, you couldn't even put like a credit card in.
Okay,
They're
and they were
literally
precise. Are you saying that they
yes,
couldn't?
That's impossible, bro.
What do you
could not-
mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? How are you?
How are
finna,
bricks
as a-
laid now, bruh? Bricks are laid fucking perfectly.
Yeah,
they have
are-
crisp edges.
Do you really think that Egyptians back in fucking a bajillion AD
It doesn't take-
lay bricks perfectly?
Yes.
Yes, easily.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
Especially if they
Niggas
were
back then
advanced
were
as you
smart.
say.
You were
Especially if
tripping,
they're as
bruh.
advanced as you say, they're 5,000
Listen.
more years than we thought.
Bro,
they
and
were.
all the
I'm talking. Y'all, you are not understanding.
Dude.
I'm trying to.
Your logic is just getting more and more holes poked
No,
through
no, no,
it.
no, no, no. Listen, I'm talking about the people. In my opinion, the people that created the pyramids lived way before the people that he's talking about created the pyramids. I'm just saying, how the fuck could the people he's talking about create the pyramids?
Okay, so why isn't there any?
Dude, the
why isn't there
theory-
any proof in Egypt of these people living 5,000 years before they did?
There is. You just gotta fucking. I don't know all the facts, bro.
I just-
I'm not. Fucking, I told you before this.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't looked at this shit in
But
so long.
Also, it's hard to come up with facts about stuff like this because there's only so much information that we can
But
can
listen-
carbon date stuff. But like
they
if
still-
you
go
they
watch-
still took, like,
they got a
Records and stuff
Netflix
at that
show.
point.
They
Yeah.
got a whole Netflix show on this shit. It's not where I got the information, but they finally made one like this year.
what's it called?
It's I don't know. You gotta look it up.
Bless you.
Look
Oh,
up Graham
thanks.
Hancock Netflix.
I actually want to watch this.
dude.
This is super interesting to me, dude. This is one reason
Good
why.
The ancient
There
apocalypse.
you go.
Okay.
Gas.
I think
Yeah.
I think niggas were
And
smarter
watch-
than you're making them out to
And
be.
watch Graham Hancock and fucking Randall Carlson on Joe Rogan. Got to.
Lizard people.
I think I think there's a lot of things going on. I think that
12 million Americans.
I don't think that it's crazy to think that minds were not. I don't think it's crazy to think that minds were not as developed then as they are now, in terms of being able to do some feats like this. Also, it's possible that they were in different ways or in the same ways. I don't know. It's just it's hard to put it all together for me. This is always one thing that was super intriguing to me is the pyramids and all the stuff associated with Egypt and everything around this time.
Yeah, that shit runs deep.
Yeah.
Quick, this offering a topic change. The All-Star starters got announced for the NBA.
They did.
Did they?
They did indeed.
They did. The starters.
Did
to the
they
All-Star
now?
team.
They did. And
Yep.
low key, the West, I don't know why, but like the West just looks so fucking stacked, in my opinion.
Let's take a look.
This is all.
Look up. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying, bruh.
These are the All-Star.
Oh my
starters.
god.
Yes, these are
The
the
West
starters.
is literally going to shit on that team.
Dude, it's kind of scary, bruh.
So one of the bigger things for this decision was the 4 best players in basketball on the East. They tried to do it by positions, but like Joel Embiid is not on the East, and a lot of people are like Joel Embiid is one of the better players in the NBA. He
There's not-
deserves to be on this. He's the second.
Yeah.
He's became second in the MVP race 2 years in a row.
There's not really
Yeah.
a true center on the.
No, they're putting Giannis at the 5, I guess.
Yeah.
On the East. And then I've seen dudes like Shaq come on and be like, I don't like what they're doing. They need to have 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center on each team. And it's like, yes, but also take Kyrie Irving off of the All-Star team and then throw Joel Embiid in there and just run like Tatum at the shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like we're already pretty positionless anyways. Just put the best players from each conference on the teams and just let them go. I will say,
Okay, but
they're changing the format this year of the All-Star thing. They're going to name each East and West All-Star, like all the players, and then they'll all go to the arena, and then they pick teams right before the game.
is there not a better guard in the East than Donovan Mitchell?
Dude, Donovan Mitchell's averaging 30
I
points
know.
per game this
No.
year.
Dude, he dropped 70 earlier.
He dropped
He's
70
been
this
going
year.
stupid, bro.
Okay,
I
I
think
believe
I
you.
think that you're slightly delusional in that comment.
Who do you think's
No.
gonna round out the 7
What?
for each side?
um,
Because there
I'm
would be
kind of
7.
still confused.
There'll be 7 bench players for
who,
each
who
team.
else do you think will make the All-Star game based on this season?
You go first.
I mean, one dude, we're just going to go ahead and throw him out.
I
He
mean,
did
Embiid has to be on here.
Embiid has to.
Embiid for the East, yes. I think he's top 3 in MVP voting right now.
I think definitely Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, not a chance.
Dude, I saw something about
He's
him
such a
going
bum.
to the Shanghai Sharks,
Dame.
and I was
He
genuinely
should.
convinced for a second.
Dude,
Dame's gonna be in
me
there.
and Jacob were talking
Dame.
about this.
Dame's having a
going to be in
crazy
there,
good season.
100%.
Yeah. See him drop 60 the other day?
Yes, bro. Damian Lillard fucking had a wonderful performance.
Yeah, and
the
while
other
we're
night.
talking about him, our guest does have his jersey on, Damian
He
Lillard.
does.
Just dropped a 60
Game time.
point, like 7 rebounds, 6
Dude, I
assists
get the
game other
loyalty.
day.
I get the loyalty to the team, but that man needs to leave. He needs to leave the Trailblazers.
Terribly. They're in
He needs
such
to
a
get a
bad
record,
part.
dude.
Like,
I
right
agree.
now.
Yeah.
His whole career.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
he's had no help.
he used to have CJ though, right?
Yeah,
CJ
CJ
McCollum
I
was
mean,
there
yeah.
for a
That's
while.
Decent help.
And honestly, I want to say that recently, the Trailblazers are doing a lot more to try to help him. They got a new young head coach who used to be a player, Chauncey Billups.
But they don't have anyone around them, though.
They got a couple
Elbozo.
role players like Jeremy Grant. And then they have Anthony Simons, who got paid this summer. He's kind of good. Somebody else.
Did Valanciunas is still on there? He's alright.
I think
What does Hollinger mean?
I don't know what Hollinger is. Maybe it's a guy who ranked these things. Is this year's
This
stats?
This is Well, last year, I guess. This year.
No, this is this year.
I think Ja is a lock for
Small
West.
forward.
This is based on PER.
Oh. Yeah, Josh probably gonna be in there.
Ja, definitely going to be an all-star. Dude who's averaging 30 points per game this year. Nobody said anything about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dude, Shea for sure. He's
What
been
about
tearing
Kawhi?
it up.
Kawhi,
Hasn't played enough.
He's injured. Is
he
not?
started the season off very shaky.
Oh, this is just small forwards. Let me
PG
do
was
all
kind of
real
locking
quick.
it up. I could see him being a sneaky 7.
Yeah, the Clippers, those two guys, it's hard to determine just because
Dude,
Kawhi missed a bunch of games to start the season.
that West is so fucked.
I think Booker will probably make it.
Booker could make it. He's the only person who would make it on the Phoenix Suns.
Valid. Fuck Chris
Um,
Paul. Bum.
Jimmy Butler, you think?
Jimmy
He's had a
Butler.
good enough season.
Miami Heat, just like
They've
not
been
as
kinda
talked about
struggling.
this year. They haven't, they didn't add anybody in the offseason. They kind of got worse. They lost somebody, I'm not sure, but I think he definitely could.
Laurie Markkinen for sure.
Yeah, Lauri Markkinen has had a great year.
Oh, I was joking, but okay.
No, he's had a great year.
No, he's been really fucking good.
Yeah, the Utah Jazz were supposed to be the worst team in the NBA, and they are like a 7 seed in the West. They have nobody. Well, except
Who
for
is
him.
Thomas Bryant?
Thomas Bryant. He's been playing center for the Lakers. He's done really well.
See, I don't like player efficiency rating, but let's go to the East.
Well, then you can sort it by a different metric.
No, I can't.
You can.
Not here.
You can sort it by minutes per game, true shooting percentage.
James Harden.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh,
You think James Harden's going to make it?
Yes.
he could.
Jaren Jackson, potential defensive player of the year.
Dude, I saw something today that said that possibly people in Memphis are trying to boost his defensive stats so that he can win defensive player of the year. Like this dude said that they were accounting him for blocks that he didn't actually get. I don't know how true that is.
I feel like that's big.
That's some
though.
conspiracy right there.
Like
I mean,
That's-
yes,
That's some
but
bullshit.
But I feel like that's really because that's something they could go back and review.
That's just some
Yeah.
delusional hater shit.
I
100%.
I don't know. I tried to read into it this morning, and there wasn't a lot of evidence. But this one dude said that he watched
either.
all of Jaren Jackson Jr.'s highlights or possessions, and there was 3 blocks that he got accounted for that he didn't think were blocks, and wasn't a super crazy thing. Supposedly that happens.
I don't know. I feel like that's just that dude pushing bullshit.
Yeah.
Speaking of Memphis, did y'all hear about the police officer shit that happened?
No,
They released the body cam footage. Did they not?
Yeah, there was a fucking like 5 black police officers like beat the fuck out of a guy.
really.
Oh, I did see
died.
this.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what we're talking about right now.
What's the time? What is it called?
I forgot his name, dude. Just look up Memphis police officers or some shit. That's not. Yeah.
Hey, got what I needed.
yeah.
Yeah, Tyree Nichols.
Oh, I heard a little bit about this.
Yeah.
So
And it wasn't getting a lot of coverage.
It wasn't.
so why did they beat this man up?
Let's see.
I didn't read the whole article. I just watched the video. But
They're trying to get him out of his car.
it was
Officers
literally-
kicking Nichols twice in the face.
Yeah, they like
striking
they
him 4 times with a
jumped the
baton.
fuck out of him.
Punching
bro.
him at least 4 times.
Beat him with a baton and shit.
I'm gonna tase your ass.
Yeah. No, one guy I was watching the video and like he pepper sprayed himself by accident, and he just like took it out on the guy.
I probably can't watch this.
Yeah.
Was this racially charged? Was
They were black.
was the dude white that they were
No,
beating up?
the guy was black. Everybody involved was black.
Oh,
I saw a comment on TikTok saying that it wasn't getting a lot of like media coverage because the officers were black and not white.
well, that shouldn't mean anything.
Yeah. Should still be fucking.
Still a police,
Still police brutality,
yeah,
dude.
a police brutality issue.
Fuck the police.
No, I fully thought this was a white person, like a white cop who did this.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into this.
I want to watch
Yeah,
this.
it just
do
happened.
not
I
want
think.
to watch this.
I just want to see. I'll just skip around.
It's graphic, so you know it's graphic.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
Yeah.
Gotta trust what Trump says.
Dude, that motherfucker would watch
Trump?
Jordan.
Dude, this is
on it?
31 minutes.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch.
It
This
wouldn't
one.
let
I
me
watched the one
skip.
on TMZ.
31 minutes is such a little.
But yeah, it was
What
intense.
the hell?
If
How did I type
anyone,
that?
if any one of our viewers wants to help fund for a Mason spelling class, I'll even
Dude, I typed a Greek symbol.
I'll match
How
anything
was I supposed
that
to
you
do that?
can. That you can put
Dude,
in.
did y'all hear the shit about him? About him showing up to the last Bills game and like people saying that he was a clone because he wasn't showing his face.
No.
Dude, quit with this conspiracy bullshit,
Yeah.
bruh.
Dude, I'm just reporting.
Dude, I
That's so
hate how people
silly.
make everything a fucking conspiracy.
See?
Yeah, see, he's. It's okay.
Like he
Didn't
pulled
say
up and like
clone?
wasn't showing his face. Yeah.
Dude. what
He
the
didn't
fuck?
report with any. He didn't like talk to anybody.
Like, that's
nothing.
his same. Bruh, shut the fuck up.
It's not my
Internet.
opinion.
No, not you.
I haven't
but,
heard
like,
anything.
The
Is-
internet.
Is he done playing football?
No.
No,
No, he's just, it's going to be a little bit before he recovers.
he'll be
'Cause didn't he
fine.
go into cardiac arrest?
Myocarditis
They
hitting
resuscitated him on the field.
Jesus
like a
Christ. bruh.
train.
No, I'm just interested. I'm curious because like Chris Bosch, I don't know if y'all know about his fall off of his career, but he had blood clots in his lungs towards the end of his career, and he had to stop playing. He didn't know about it,
It's that COVID
and it's just
vax.
crazy hearing shit like that
That
happen.
was 6 years before COVID, Ben.
What?
He tried to say it was the COVID vaccine that caused Chris Bosch's blood clots. Yes, you did.
I was talking about DeMar Hamlin, bro.
Hey, have you heard any? Have you ever seen any clips, Ben, of the Pat McAfee show? It's this ex NFL player. He was a punter. He's super.
I think so. He
he's-
says crazy shit, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's funny.
he's
as
funny
fuck.
though. He had Aaron Rodgers on the other day, and Aaron Rodgers was talking about Dr. Fauci and all that being BS. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't send it to your show. It's your-
Fauci's my idol, dude.
Yeah, Fauci's my dad.
I like Pat McAfee though. He's dope.
He's funny as fuck.
He's
I used to. There was like a fat minute where I just watched him for so long.
Mason. Can you guess what position he played in football?
He kind of looks like a
Kicker.
lesbian in the
Yeah.
He was a punter.
Yeah.
Let's
Go
go.
to the left.
I saw this.
Left,
Oh.
left, 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 left.
I think Ben
left,
wants you to go left or
left,
something.
Left. Keep on going left. Nope. No. Up. Up.
What are you-
up,
what are you
up,
trying to
up,
get to?
down, Down.
Yeah.
Down.
What are you
down,
trying to
down,
get to?
down, down,
Confused.
down. Damn. There's that one picture right there.
This,
No.
this,
Down.
this,
Right.
this.
Yeah. He looks like a lesbian in that one. Dude.
The one of him with the black wife beater on. That's pretty much how he dresses to his podcast just about every time.
Yeah.
That's nice.
With the gold.
He's sponsored
with
by
the long
FanDuel.
ass gold
Yeah,
chain.
but he's very entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily sit down and watch his podcast, but I see clips of it and they're entertaining.
He went to Plum High School.
He did.
Plum.
Plum. A nice establishment.
Nah, kickers just be coming out the woodworks, bro.
They do. It's so funny seeing like a kicker get super like a lot of popularity, or a punter, and then they think that
We went up a subscriber
they are the shit.
just now.
Live.
Because we're streaming live.
Live, we got another subscriber. Kinda crazy.
Hey, we set a goal for 50, get to 50 subscribers by
Let's
the
get
end of
18
January.
in 3 days. Come on,
Still
guys.
got a couple days, but we appreciate the love,
I'm gonna
man.
make
32 subscribers,
new
that's awesome.
emails and fucking.
Let's get over half our current subscribers in 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Let's do it.
We can do it.
Yes, sir.
We've gained like 20 in the past like 3 weeks.
All right, so let's talk some NFL.
NFL playoffs?
Fucking so yeah, we got the divisional championships.
Yeah, we got conference championships tomorrow.
Yeah, and so yeah, not divisional. Silly, come on.
Cincinnati's getting stomped.
Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck up.
God, dude, you are the
They're getting
biggest
stomped.
Patty Mahomes
They're getting
dick
stomped.
rider ever.
They're getting stomped. You know who told me that yesterday?
No, what I say word for word.
You said I don't remember.
I just watched a couple clips on my phone, and I walked past Mason at work and said, "Oh, just want to let you know, the Bengals are going to get blown out this weekend."
Ooh.
I-
What you said?
That's
Yep,
what I
that's what
said.
Jacob said.
Dude.
You're not gonna hate on him?
Dude.
Yeah, you're the biggest Patty Mahomes
Have you
dick
seen?
rider
Have you
ever.
seen all the stuff that the Bengals players have been talking about ever since they beat the Bills? They're
Yeah.
oh, let's go to Burrowhead.
yeah. That
because
that
he
is
beat
one thing. The
he
fucking
beat Patrick
mayor.
Mahomes one time in Kansas City, dude.
Dude, but he has
But
he's
it's Joe
undefeated
Shiesty.
against.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't think I think that they're talking too much stuff. And
Yeah, I don't like the shit
talking.
talking. I'm not gonna lie with the mayor. Like fucking, what did he do? He
Yeah.
was like get a paternity test to see if
Yeah,
he's a
to see
father
if
or some
That's
shit.
crazy.
to see if Joe Burrow is Patrick Mahomes' father.
Yeah,
That's
that was
crazy.
wild as fuck, and I don't like that, and that definitely doesn't
That
help
was
their case.
what?
But
They
I feel
got-
like
they
will
got the
still
mayor-
win this fucking football.
No, they
game
won't.
because Joe
Wait, what
Shiesty.
happened?
They
And-
He's not him.
The Bengals got the mayor of Cincinnati to go on like live TV or something and be like, I think they need to get a paternity test to see that Joe Burrow is Patrick Mahomes' father.
Did
Bro,
the Bengals?
that is hilarious.
They're just like trying
That
to
was
funny as
clown.
fuck.
How is that bad?
It's not. It's just
They
like
just think that it's gonna get Patrick Mahomes in a different fucking mode or some shit.
they're just
it's
trying to.
not.
Yeah, they're trying to talk so
Like,
much stuff like they
The whole
are.
internet is
Bro,
just
they
like,
want to
oh
get him
my
in a
God,
different
we shouldn't,
mode.
they
They
shouldn't
just
have
need to
posted
start
this
talking.
shit.
They just need to get the mayor talking about his brother
Shut
on live
up, bro.
fucking
Listen,
radio.
The
'Cause his
Bengals.
brother is like an embarrassment to the human race.
The Bengals
That shit
have
is
a good team, and they
Degeneracy
very
in
well
its purest
could
form.
go back to the Super Bowl. But Kansas City beat Jacksonville last week. Patrick Mahomes
barely
injured his ankle, and he was out there, and he beat him on one leg.
barely
And
It's Jacksonville.
dude,
barely.
I don't think that the Bengals are going to beat the Chiefs.
money.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth
Patrick
is.
Mahomes'
I have
voice
20
is
bucks on this
so
game.
weird.
$20
I have
No.
$20.
already?
Like I will put up.
Are you
20
willing to?
I will put up $20 to any of you Chiefs supporters.
The only issue is I'm not going to be able to watch this game, so it makes.
I'm gonna find a fucking way to watch.
No.
I work all day tomorrow.
Huh?
I work all day too, but I'm gonna watch that fucking game.
I think it's at 5:30.
Mason,
is-
what'd you say?
Only issue.
No.
You don't want to bet?
No.
You not feel confident?
I said I would only bet on the Super
It's
Bowl.
literally
I'ma
going
stand
to
by my
be.
word.
It's literally going to be Philadelphia and Cincinnati in the Super Bowl.
And then Cincinnati gets stomped.
Cincinnati gets stumped by Philadelphia.
I would rather see a good Super Bowl, so I'm gonna pull for the Kansas City.
You think-
Well, no, they're not gonna get stomped.
They're
Dude,
gonna
okay,
get
no matter how you
mollywopped.
dice it, you're gonna get a good Super Bowl. There's no lame teams in.
Yeah.
Not if
Yeah.
Cincinnati goes against the Eagles.
All four of these teams are good teams.
Bruh.
The Eagles are destroying
Why are
them.
you shitting on Cincinnati?
They're pooping on their chests.
Dude, I hope Cincinnati wins this whole fucking
OBJ
thing.
style.
Are you saying Eagles are going to sweep past the 49ers with no issue?
No.
You think the 49ers
But I
put up
think
more
the Eagles will
competition
win.
than the Bengals?
Yes.
It's
What?
that's possible. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because the
dude.
Yes.
49ers have the best, I think the best defense. out of
Y'all
the
are just
four
Joe
teams.
Burrow dick riders.
No.
That's what you
Not,
are.
Bro, I'm just being real.
On his cock.
I was
Give
about to
give him a
say,
space. Give
you
him
are-
a second to breathe,
you are
bro.
being like so shit. Like you're shitting all over or like Cincinnati, but they've been pulling this shit, bruh.
They've been really good.
Not against Kansas City.
And
Oh
I-
my god, they're. Oh my god.
You are the biggest
won't.
dick rider,
Like,
bruh.
You're the
literally
biggest Joe Burrow
undefeated.
dick rider.
No.
undefeated against.
You are.
I'm
just
being
looking at the
realistic.
Y'all watch a lot of
bro.
TikTok.
No.
Y'all watch a lot
I
of
watch the
TikTok.
fucking
Y'all see some
games.
Joe Burrow, he's
Watch the
him
game
highlights,
tomorrow.
and you're
Watch
like,
the fucking
"Oh,
game tomorrow."
oh."
Watch the game tomorrow.
I can't. I'm at work.
Oh, well, that's too damn bad then, huh?
I will say because of a lot of things I've seen in the media recently, it makes me want to pick against the Bengals as well. Like seeing the Bengals players be like, "We'll see y'all in Burrowhead next week," or
the Bengals player shitting on DeMar Hamlin. Y'all seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Y'all supporting it.
This
It's
isn't a test
literally-
of quality.
Nah, but because now you're trying to be like cancel culture. Shut the
I
fuck
don't. I
up.
don't think
I'm not
they were-
canceling him. He shit on DeMar Hamlin, who
big
was just
on
in the
cancel
hospital.
culture.
I
That
don't-
was a huge thing for a
It
week.
was,
I don't
but
think. I don't think
bruh,
they were
Who are we
actually shitting
canceling?
on.
That's
him.
what I'm saying. Like you can't. I'm looking at them as a football team.
Like purely skill.
Kamal is severely racist right now, and I
Yep.
don't like his
Yeah,
remarks.
So racist.
I need him to chill. Yeah, like
Fucking
that's
Patrick Mahomes is still not 100%.
Still whooping him.
Okay. Okay. No. Before I
Trashing him.
proceed,
Trashing him.
who is the best? Who is the best quarterback in the NFL in y'all's opinion?
Patrick Mahomes. Who's better? I don't know anything. Who's better?
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Exactly.
God, dude.
He was what allowed me to whoop all of y'all in
But
fantasy.
Joe Burrow
Dude,
is
you,
him.
you want to know who's the
Fantasy.
best quarterback in
But-
the NFL
but-
right now?
but
Right now,
Say it.
Russell Wilson.
Joe Burrow is him though.
That's
Okay.
That's how you sound right now.
It's just I don't know. The
Hater.
I'm not
no,
hating.
bro.
Dick
It's
rat.
just like
You know what? I'm the biggest fucking hater.
No, I want to
You're
hear
the
about
biggest
this
dick
piece.
rider
I
of
wanna
all
hear about
time.
this piece. Stop.
Future and 42.
if you
Doug
look
ruined Russell
if you look at the
Westbrook's
Chiefs
career.
defense, it's lacking, bro.
I agree.
The Chiefs defense is not good.
Won't matter.
No. Okay.
No, yeah, their offense is humming, but they're humming like through the air. Their run game is not that strong.
Says you.
I mean that's true. I mean,
Dude,
he's
nigga, they
right.
barely beat Jacksonville, bro.
He's
I was
right.
about to say, and they're
But they beat
struggling.
'em.
Okay, but here's the thing: they are struggling against a team who is so fucking young. What is their quarterback in the second or third year? And that whole team is literally made of people who are like younger than 27 years old. None of them have playoff experience, and that team's just dog shit as a whole.
The
I'm
Jaguars.
19 years
Yes.
old.
So much
I think you're undermining the Jaguars a little bit. I do think that they're very inexperienced. I think that they're good, better than I thought they were.
Bro,
Give it a
touchdown.
goog, Mason.
Oh, I give it a goog.
Touchdown.
A touchdown.
It
Barely
was-
scraped.
It was a
by.
close game, and Patrick Mahomes sprained his ankle and left the game for a little
Sprained
bit.
the ankle, left the game, came back, win.
But like the
Joe Burrow sprains his ankle. He's going home to play Smash Brothers.
Look up what did Joe Burrow do after he
Dog.
sprains his ankle.
No, but it's just like
I just can't wait for tomorrow. Because it's not going to be shit I can say to you that is going to
What
make
happens
you
if
have
the Chiefs
any sort
win?
of sense.
What happens if the Chiefs win?
Then you could have won some money. Because I
I'm
want
not
you to
betting on
fucking
it,
put
dude.
money
I'm
on
not,
this
I'll bet in the
game.
poker game.
I'll put some
Damn.
money on
betting
this.
on
I'll put some money
football.
on this game.
I can't name 5 players that play for the Chiefs.
I'll put $10 on the Chiefs
Damn.
winning tomorrow.
Okay.
you were just so blindly putting your faith
Yep.
in them.
I just like to argue to see Kamal get back.
$10
No, I'm not
$10
mad.
on tomorrows Chiefs Bengals game. Let's do little stakes. Why not?
Y'all about to lose $10.
Why not? That was
again.
live, by the way. We didn't do anything beforehand.
Yeah.
They about to lose $10 again. They lost $10 last night.
Now, my only thing I want to say about the Chiefs, dude, there's a reason they're the 1 seed. In my opinion, they have the best quarterback in the NFL. The stuff that he's able to do on the field.
Joe
is-
Burrow
it's just,
literally does
Jo-
that.
Joe Burrow is a great quarterback, but I
He
don't think
literally does
I don't
that.
think he's better than Patrick Mahomes, dude.
Look that up.
Agreed.
Does Joe Burrow do that?
Joe Burrow has
The shit he did it.
Listen,
oh my God.
Joe Burrow has great receivers, okay? The Chiefs lost Tyreek Hill this year, and they're still the 1 seed in their
Still the
respective
1 seed.
conference. Without who's the Chiefs' best receiver? I couldn't even tell you. McCole Hardman,
Look up who's
Uh,
the Chiefs' best receiver.
Juju Smith-Schuster. I think what Patrick Mahomes has had to do to get his team to where it is impressive.
Okay, but here's the thing though. You can't like Kadarius Toney, Juju Smith, and like Juju Smith-Schuster's not a bad wide receiver.
He's not bad, but
And-
like
And so basically what he took, I mean, he's not really in too much of a different situation. Instead of having one really stupid good receiver and then a bunch of doo-doo support, he just has a bunch of pretty okay guys.
yeah.
And then Travis Kelce.
But yeah, and that helps a lot. But compared to Joe Burrow's receiving core, like Joe Burrow has really good receivers.
Hey guys,
12 interceptions.
we just looked it up.
Jamar
12
Chase,
interceptions.
T. Higgins.
4,475
Tyler
yards.
Boyd.
Has more.
5,250 yards. What else is important here?
Go
Completion?
back. Go back. to
67%.
67%.
68%. Oh, he's got a percent on him.
Look at some rushing yards.
Look at
Burrow.
rushing yards
No.
for
Of-
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's right there.
Yes, bro.
257 and
Where
5
is it?
rushing touchdowns for Burrow. It's on the right side. It says rushing at the top.
More yards.
I would
Only
say.
4
What was your
touchdowns.
argument there?
I
Go
just
back.
want to look at the fucking rushing yards.
I was just asking.
Do you
Okay,
think?
look at that. Offensive line is dog shit, and he's had been sacked 41 fucking times, bro.
That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, go to Patrick Mahomes. 26. He's having to play against significantly harder odds. His offensive line is literally a cakewalk, bruh. He has so many good pieces on the O line. He can
It's
just
Or
tough.
Joe Burrow just sucks.
Okay,
No.
I'll ask
Or
I'll
Joe
ask a better
Burrow.
question.
Wait, look that up. Does Joe Burrow suck?
I'll ask a better question. Do you think the two best teams in the AFC are playing against each other this weekend?
yes,
Do you think these are the two best teams?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's all I can really ask for. Even if the Bengals do win, I think this is the best matchup we're gonna get. I think the Bills were not as good as they should have been this year.
If the Bengals are better, why aren't they with a 1 seed?
They
Just the
lost more
start of the
games.
season, they just started off slow, but then they got hot towards the back.
Why'd they
end.
start off slow?
Sometimes you start off slow. Hey, considering them that they went to the Super Bowl last year and they're not doing what the Rams are fucking doing,
They did go to the Super
is
Bowl last year.
is something to talk about.
I guess so.
And the fact, and for San Francisco, the reason Philadelphia is going to win that game is also because San Francisco's O-line is buns.
Except for their
And-
left tackle.
Yeah, but overall, besides that nigga,
Yeah.
they're buns.
Mike McGlinchey.
That's the thing. I
and
saw a lot of Trent Williams highlights after
that
that
nigga
game.
Brock
but
Purdy is too young.
yeah, I agree with that. Too
He's
inexperienced.
good. He's good. I will give him
Is
credit.
Jalen Hurts not young?
Huh?
Jalen Hurts is young as well.
But he's also
like-
been in the league for like 3 years.
Yeah.
How long
So
is-
he has
oh,
a
Pur-
little.
Is Purdy a rookie?
he is a
He's
rookie.
a rookie.
and
There-
had probably no starts.
He's only
during the
played
season.
Isn't
8
Burrow a
games,
sophomore?
right?
Burrow
started
is
8
a
games.
third year.
third year.
No, there's a Rocky statue of like what's his name, Sylvester Stallone and Rocky in San Francisco, and they put like a cape, a 49ers cape on him, and there's been people around the statue cheering Brocky because their quarterback's name is Brock. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff going on with that.
Yes.
Oh, I
Sorry, I gotta satiate Bagby.
I
and
saw
Kamal's
this. I saw
news.
this morning.
What am I watching? I need context.
He's at a press conference. They're asking him
Oh, he
why
had
he
said
called
was
him why he called himself him on the field, and then Joe Burrow laughs and said, "Oh, I said that." He's like, "Sometimes you just say stuff in the moment, and don't even realize it."
Turn the
Okay.
volume on, dude. I can't hear shit.
It pauses every time I turn the volume on. and
We'll
it doesn't
start
play
it
again.
again.
Go back to the clip where he was asked about
He
it.
said, "I'm him, dude."
I don't give a fuck, bro. He fucking backs it up.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all are just so silly, bro.
Mason, I hope you know you're going to receive the most ugliest text you've ever received tomorrow if the Bengals
Oh,
win.
did I say that? Sometimes you just black out.
Oh
out
my
there.
god, bro.
Did he actually say
Yeah,
that?
I cannot wait for tomorrow.
Bro, he did not.
Go back and watch it. I was trying to hear what he said.
Dude, okay, but here's the thing, though. No matter what
Sometimes I
goofy
just
shit he
black out
does,
out there.
Patrick Mahomes always has Jackson Mahomes hanging over his head,
Facts.
bruh. Like,
Why?
What? I don't
Why is
know.
that a bad thing?
I don't. What happened with his brother? I don't know anything about what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Why don't you fill us in, Bagby?
Bro,
why don't you look
bro.
up Jackson Mahomes on TikTok?
hold
Why
on,
don't you just do that for me real quick?
Does he talk a lot of stuff?
Oh, he does a whole bunch of tomfoolery. Him and his wife,
Sometimes
Patrick
you just
Mahomes'
black out there,
wife
guys.
and Jackson
Holy
got in
fuck.
a lot of people
Mason,
were
is
fucking
that
pissed at
funny to
them
you?
because in
Very,
the cold
but
conference
it
game
is-
they were
That
sitting in the
was-
box.
are you-
That was
They
not
opened the
even
box
funny,
and
bro.
spray
That was
champagne
so
over
cringe.
everyone
Are you
in like the
is
freezing
it that
fucking
funny?
cold.
It's pretty funny to me.
Yeah,
Why?
that's what I thought.
Just because
It's
they're
pretty
fucking
funny.
stupid,
Yeah.
bruh.
You were
you-
laughing, so like that's
do
why
you-
I thought it was
because I was
funny.
laughing
Do you
because it was
dislike
funny.
Yeah, that's
Patrick
what I thought.
Mahomes
He
or
says
the
he's
Chiefs?
him. Like,
Yeah.
like
Like,
the
I mean, I
TikTok.
think
Uh-huh.
Patrick
Because
Mahomes
it's a
is a player.
TikTok.
He's really
Yeah,
fun to
yeah.
watch,
Okay.
and he's a really good
Popularized on
quarterback.
TikTok.
Yeah, yeah,
His
Kids
brother's a
social media
fucking
yeah.
TikTok
But like,
kids
did you
be
think it
like-
was
I
funny?
don't know. I haven't seen.
Yeah,
anything
that's why I
with
was
his
laughing.
brothers.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
why
you
I
briefly
asked.
mentioned
his
it.
brother's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
That's what
goof.
I thought.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing.
I was just
But
curious
like, did you think it was
because like
Yeah,
I
'cause I
know
thought it
He
was
was
funny?
laughing
Yeah.
because
we're
he
doing
thought
this
it
for
was
like
funny.
What'd he say?
sake of it being
Okay,
AFC
okay.
Championship, but I wanted to see if
Yeah.
there was any like
Yeah.
bad blood
So you
added
did
to
think
it.
it was
Yeah.
funny.
So,
No.
Okay.
But I
Yeah,
laughed
thought
because
it
I
I
thought
don't
it was
dislike the
funny.
Bengals
disgusting.
with my pick.
But
Like
he
I like
laughed
Joe
and
Burrow, and
Yeah.
what he's done is like
Uh-huh.
fantastic.
So
And I like that their
cringy
defense
that it
is
was
better
funny,
because
you
that
know?
helps them.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
gets to a point.
yeah,
Just builds up.
Because Joe
Yeah,
Burrow is
we're
playing
talking right
checkers. Patrick Mahomes is playing chess. You know.
yeah,
Chess
sure,
and checkers.
sure. It's a great analogy to make right there.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I
can't wait
hate
to
you
see
so
Patrick
fucking
Mahomes.
much, bruh.
Can't wait to
Like-
see Patrick Mahomes win tomorrow and just shit all over Cincinnati.
Same. I can't wait to see
Same.
Well,
Joe
if that
Burrow
happened,
get
you owe me $10.
absolutely burrowed in the
You-
Did y'all
ground.
shake on it?
We did
Yes.
on camera. Me
On
and
cam.
Bagby. Well, me and Kamal
just-
and me and Bagby.
You blindly support shit just to get a rise.
Just to get under your skin.
and it just works every
Well, listen,
time.
listen. I grew up with Jacob, like going head over heels for certain teams, and the only way it was interesting to me was for me to go against the other team.
That's
Hey,
true.
Like, he
Who's
was a
ready?
huge Heat fan. no,
That's
no,
not-
he was a huge Spurs fan during the Spurs and Heat, whatever.
Yeah.
And I would go for the Heat
Because I hated LeBron.
just to like go against them. You know.
Now you have a LeBron jersey.
Yep. Because now, I
Now he's
have
the biggest
respect for
Lamite
LeBron.
rider I've ever seen.
Well, because
Who's
back
ready
then,
for UFC 284?
back then, growing up, LeBron was a villain. LeBron left Cleveland. He
He did.
joined up in one of the biggest super teams that they'd done in a while.
Yep.
And he's tearing up the league. They're breaking records. They won like 30 something games in a row during the regular season. And it was just crazy. And my dad was, kind of that way as well. Like, oh, super teams, oh, LeBron James, all this stuff. But as I got older, it's like, oh, LeBron James is one of the best basketball players to ever play in the NBA. I very much respect what he's done.
Some would
and,
say.
and what he's. I mean,
I'm
If you
just
know
kidding.
basketball,
I'm just
you would
kidding.
say.
I'm just kidding.
but if you're unknowledgeable, you
Jokes.
might not say.
I'm just like extremely unknowledgeable in the NFL, so it's just fun to blindly support a team and then watch everybody else around me get angry about it.
That's fine. I do remember in this case cheering for my favorite NBA team, the Clippers, in the past, and they were playing the Jazz in a playoff series. And Mason wasn't too interested in the NBA, but I swear he had a Jazz jersey on underneath his shirt because
did. I was
he
the
was
biggest
pulling
Jazz
for
fan of
my
all time.
downfall.
I truly love the Chiefs.
Oh,
All right, yeah, that's our NFL predictions. Check them out tomorrow. Not sure about the times. I believe 2:30 and 5:30. Tune in.
go Joe.
Tune in. We're pulling for Patty this weekend.
Joe is him.
He is him.
You make a mockery of what we do.
I'm just playing. All jokes, man. All jokes. All love here. We love you, Joe Burrow. You are him. Go play some more Smash Brothers on your way to the Super Bowl. Well, hopefully, right?
Where does he play Smash Brothers?
He likes to play it on his plane, on the way to away or home.
Okay.
And his main is the dude-looking one.
Ned
Yeah.
or something like that.
Nerdle.
I saw the video as well.
You used to play Smash.
I used to play the shit out of it, but
It's the one that looks like
Ike?
a little animated kid.
He's got like a cap on.
Oh, I know.
He looks like the Subway Surfers dude.
Genji?
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
This guy.
Yeah, that little kid.
Yeah.
Squirt.
No.
We'll say Squirt.
This guy. A Ness man.
What you
Ness.
doing?
Yeah, Ness.
What you doing, Squirt?
Ness is fucking. I don't like.
He
that
is
guy.
him.
Yeah, he's him. Honestly.
All right, that's a dead joke now. Stop.
I like Joe Burrow though. it'll be a fun game, dude. I wish I was off.
It will.
watching.
Joe Shiesty is a real.
Hey, I want to extend
Real
this to
go-getter.
you because I'm not sure if I've told you yet. 2 weeks from tomorrow, Super Bowl, February 12th, starts at 5:30. We're watching it
Get
here.
off.
We're gonna get snacks, drinks, all that good stuff.
What day is it?
You should come
weeks from
watch.
today.
What day is it?
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Maybe. I'll
What's
be off.
tomorrow?
Should
Tomorrow-
be
Sunday.
off.
It's February 12th, right?
Should be like, fuck
Okay.
you. I'm
'Cause-
watching
It's what
football.
time?
I think it's 5:30.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to work in the morning.
Because next week they have the Pro Bowl, which nobody's gonna watch.
No.
And then the week after is Super Bowl.
Dude, you know they're not even doing like a game
are they
Pro
not?
Bowl? No, they're just doing activities in flag football so people don't get injured.
That's
Beca-
cool.
Because nobody gets injured anyways. Nobody really plays.
Didn't they
hard.
used to do that?
Unless you're that punter that Sean Taylor fucking laid the fuck out.
I was about to say that's the only instance that I've
Didn't
seen.
they used to do like little activities?
no,
I mean, they
they've
always
always
do
done
games.
activities.
They're just doing activities now.
Yeah.
In a flag football game.
Do you know what he's talking about? So
No.
so
Dude,
there's
look
a
up the video.
there's
bruh.
a Sean Taylor hard tackle in Pro Bowl, something like that. So there's a kind of an unsaid rule in the Pro Bowl that you don't hit very hard because you're
Brian
just kind of
Mormon.
playing for fun. And so just take
Oh
that
my
into
god.
account. Like these dudes don't tackle each other hard in the Pro Bowl.
No, bruh.
This guy's oh, it's John Cena.
John Cena made a 180, bruh.
I'm about to hate on this. Oh, it's John Cena.
Well, no,
Cena's
I'm
on
actually an
steroids.
experience. I use experience.
John Cena's on steroids. The Rock's on
Okay,
steroids.
let's watch.
Anybody who says otherwise is dumb.
Neil.
Oh my god.
laid.
And the punter's getting mad at him and trying to confront him because they don't.
Dude, I like them wearing the jersey, but then their helmet, like the team helmet. That's kind of cool.
Didn't give a fuck.
No, he didn't
bruh.
give a fuck.
Laid his bitch
Dude,
ass
I mean,
out.
it's probably his last game of the season. Like I would play as hard as I could.
Hey, rest in peace, Sean Taylor, man.
Oh, he
Dude,
died?
this shit is just, it's
Dude,
just having fun.
That punter
bro.
took
It's
it
a
on the
part of
chin.
fucking sport.
What? How hurt did he get?
He took it on the chin.
No, the punter didn't get hurt too bad. He was just pissed because they weren't supposed to tackle that hard in the Pro
Bro,
Bowl.
Be
stop being a
mad. It's
pussy.
football.
Come on now.
Suck my dick.
I
You're
don't.
in the top football league. In
I
the
think it's
world.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That was my issue. That's the same issue with me for Ben Simmons that we were talking about. You were in, like, there's only 400 athletes or so that can be NBA players, the top basketball organization in the world, and you're going to be scared to shoot the ball.
Facts.
Just
he lost all of his
incredibly.
confidence, and it's
He
completely
lost a lot of
ruined his
respect in the
game.
league as well.
Yeah.
I would say.
I mean,
'cause he
he's
looks
coming
like
off the
that.
bench.
He doesn't come off the bench. I thought he starts now.
Did he? Has he?
Good.
How has he been playing? What are his stats like recently?
We looked at him. I guess we didn't look at his regular season stats.
Because I've just heard like, I've seen some like stinker games.
Well, he didn't play this one.
But how many minutes? Okay, so he's
0 points,
He's not
1 and 7, 12 points, 7 points, but 11 assists. But like, look at that, dude. No points.
he's
Like not even one above 12.
He's
in the
doing a lot of
past.
rebounding and assists. Like he has a couple 10+ assist games.
But how much is he making a year? That's
about 30.
30 mil a year to score
Oh.
around 7 points per game is kind of
Bruh,
crazy.
It's an
Yeah.
overpay for sure.
And it's crazy too, because like people are talking about the Brooklyn Nets, but literally the only people I see are Nicholas Claxton, KD, and Kyrie.
Yeah.
Dude, the league had a complete flip around KD or
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, because they were all on his ass with the anti-Semitic shit
Yes.
like like a month ago,
And now
and
they're
now they're like,
sloppy.
"Oh, Kyrie, you're the best, one of the best guards in the Eastern Conference. We love you."
Dude, no, on like their Instagram too, they were just slobbing his knob.
Probably to try to make up for it.
It's because they cloned him.
Hey, but okay, in the Ben Simmons conversation, the Nets had to get Ben Simmons. Wasn't he in the trade with James Harden?
Yeah, I mean that was what was gonna happen.
They James Harden wanted out, so they had to get
I mean,
something back.
facts, but I don't know. I'm not like hating on the Nets for their pick.
And the Nets haven't really done. a
And I
whole
mean,
great
Joel
job.
Embiid, it was just a hostile environment for Ben Simmons to stay in.
I mean, yeah, but
He
he
was
made
having
it that
mental
way.
health struggles, which is all real.
He made
Like,
it.
I'm not
that way.
knocking on all that. It's just that,
Partially.
like,
What kind of mental health problems is a 100 millionaire having right
I mean, you can still, they're still human, and I mean, I understand that, but it's just like,
And money doesn't, necessarily.
yeah.
Grant
but I've just seen him go
happiness.
out there and like he'll be in the paint, and he could just like take one step closer, but it's just a little too close to another player, and you can just tell he's like hesitant,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I don't know, I don't know.
now? Fix it.
No, it's sad to see.
It
Because I
is.
mean, he has that all-star potential, and he has the
They were
like,
comparing him
handling,
to LeBron James when he got in the league.
yeah,
Work
and
harder.
The handling ability is
Yeah.
really fucking good for a big man.
Yeah.
Like when he was a 6'10" guard, bruh. Like
No, I think that's his issue, dude. I think he's
They have him
just
listed as a guard.
yeah. No, he sees himself as a point guard so much that it like, in my opinion, Ben Simmons is 6'10", 240. He is a 4. He's a forward. He needs to play defense, rebound, pass. Like he's a great passer,
I will say though that
but like
it would
score
hurt
at the
his-
basket.
It would hurt his like his assist ability if he was playing the 4.
You can still play make from the 4.
it's hard to facilitate from the 4 though.
It
'cause
is.
You're mostly going to be in the post.
Exactly.
yeah,
I would
especially
think
with
a good place for him would be the 3.
yeah, but like a
Small
wing.
forward.
But I mean, yeah, you could easily make that work too.
'Cause doesn't Kevin Durant play?
He,
He plays 3 or 4.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
probably
then that's why they can't play him at 3, I guess.
probably
they-
KD probably plays the 4 just because of how big he is.
So do
But
they play him at the 2?
they play him at the 1,
The 1?
and they play Kyrie at the 2.
That's crazy.
That's
as fuck.
insane. That is crazy.
But I mean, like it's kind of like that thing where like Lonzo Ball, who's going to be one over
Young
Zach
socialite.
Levine, but he's just there to facilitate.
Dude,
Yeah.
So that's kind of the role he's kind of.
I know that you're a Bulls fan. I want to talk about this real quick because me and Mason were
Oh.
talking about this. Did you hear the update on Lonzo Ball's injury today?
Mm-mm.
oh, I didn't hear it either.
Head coach came up and okay, Lonzo Ball has
Like-
had 2 knee surgeries. He's been out for I think a year,
Dude, it's been
maybe a
long.
year and a
Yeah.
half.
I knew it wasn't good.
And we're halfway through the season. Coach came up to the podium and said Lonzo Ball is nowhere near ready to come back.
Nowhere near, and it's been a
Damn.
year plus.
It's been a year and a half.
No, this knee thing has been fucking.
He's
him
had 2
up.
surgeries, so that's scary, dude.
But
He's
even
a-
when he comes back, is he going to be
Nobody knows.
That's what's scary. I mean, KD did it, so I
Dude,
guess anybody
That's
can.
that's the thing though, is like Lonzo is honestly the key that made the Bulls work. Because if you think back to like last year in the early part, the Bulls went on a 9-game winning streak.
Yeah, he helped him gel because of
Yeah.
his defense
So did he get hurt last
and
year?
his play. Yeah,
Dude, his defense is
He
the
only
biggest
played-
thing we're hurting.
He played 35
Where,
games.
when like what game did he get hurt?
I'm guessing it was mid-season
It
because
was-
it says he
yeah.
only played 35 games.
Probably
but then,
that 35th.
but then you look at all of his other seasons. He hasn't played more than 50 games in a season.
Yeah.
So like injury riddled throughout.
Yeah, facts.
Either that
Or
or
okay, he
load
played
management.
63 games that year with the Pelicans. So that's. a
But
good
also,
amount.
have you seen that they're starting to make a shift towards a shorter season because more people are sitting out?
Yeah,
Like there was a back-to-back game where it was supposed to be a really good matchup too, where it was the Nuggets versus the Bucks, but Jokic sat out because they played like a back-to-back, and he was. I mean, players just sit out during the season.
Dude, I hate the sitting out shit.
that's a big controversy, dude. The Warriors coach is
Like,
trying to
imagine
petition.
You blow a shit ton of money to fucking because we have to fly or go somewhere
to watch it.
either Atlanta or somewhere else that's pretty far.
No, Steve Kerr has been petitioning for a 72 game season instead of 82 because players are just getting hurt too frequently.
Yeah.
Back-to-back games are hard on like injuries and
That's
like
a lot of shit to put your body through.
yeah, but it gets difficult because then you got dudes that sit out for rest so that they don't get hurt and they can make it to the playoffs. And then you've got kids with posters that are
Do
traveling
NFL players sit out?
thousands
I
of
know
miles.
they play way less games.
They-
Do they sit out?
They might sit out week 17 if you're sitting really
Yeah, yeah, I
good,
remember
but if
when
you're
Jake
still
used to do that.
fighting,
Not like they do, no.
I just think. I mean, I guess I get it because you don't want to like, especially if you're playing back to back, like you don't want to get too tired and then get hurt because of that.
and especially if you sprain your ankle like one game, like you need at least.
I mean, that I understand. Like if you're injured, sit out and all that. But
That's
I
what a
don't
lot
know,
of it
man.
is,
You're
though.
in the top league of the world, man.
That's what a lot of it is, injuries or like being cautious with player health so
Right.
that they can last because like you have situations like 2019, the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry out in the finals.
Has
KD
Kawhi been hurt
out
this
in the
year?
finals. Clay out in the finals.
Was
think
Kawhi
so.
hurt this year?
I think like super early in
They started him off slow to start the season because of how much time he missed.
Oh, how do you spell this? There we go.
He's played a good amount of games, but he's missed
26.
yeah,
How many games have been played?
40.
I guess I won't be able to look that up.
Look up NBA standings. 45, 50,
50. So he's played about half.
which is not a lot. And he missed all
No.
last year with his
And it
ACL.
was his ACL, which is a huge thing. Can't hurt that again.
I don't know. It's hard to watch as a fan because I'm a Clippers fan, and to see Kawhi miss half the games this year, and Paul George has also missed half the games this year due to injury and rest.
Yeah.
It's frustrating because we'll go out there without our 2 stars, and our best player is Ivica Zubac,
But he's a baller.
and we'll lose by 30 points to the Spurs. But
I just think, like, dude, I just
don't know.
imagine if I flew out, let's say when I was still a Suns dick rider, I flew out to, like, Arizona to watch a game, and then Devin Booker doesn't play.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Like, I would probably cry.
I'd be
No,
upset.
yeah.
I just blew $400, $500, maybe even more.
That's the main controversy, though.
And that's
You'll see kids in the stands with a
Yep.
sign that says, "I traveled 1,000 miles to see Stephen Curry play," and then he's sitting on the bench.
Okay, but when are they not gonna play Steph?
No, that's what happened recently. They rested rested Steph.
Really?
And then
That-
they were asking Steve Kerr at the podium during a press conference.
he's only played 34.
and he was like,
he sat
well,
out
he got
16.
hurt.
Well, no,
They
he got
arrested
hurt
him?
for a little. He got hurt for about
Arrested.
like 2-3
arrested him.
weeks.
He got
he did.
hurt, and then they brought him back slowly. What teams will do is they'll play a guy when they have back-to-back games. They'll play the first night, and then the second night they'll rest if he's had injury history recently, so that he won't, put more pressure on that ankle or knee or whatever it is.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's like a hard tackle to solve.
Yeah.
But I guess shortening the season would help.
Yeah, less back to
I
back.
even
Yeah.
debate a 62 game season.
Yeah.
Dude,
Because then that would lower the reason for them to miss any game except injury.
Dude, in my opinion,
True.
leave it where it is, and fans just got to grow up and
But,
get
like-
over it. Major League Baseball teams play 164
That's
games
what-
in a season.
That's what I'm saying. That's the same thing you can make, bruh. That's such a long ass
But dude,
season.
baseball
too.
is so it's so much less injury prone than NBA.
It's a lot less impact. I mean, like
so
you're
of course
running,
they
but
can
like,
play that many games.
Yeah.
It is, but
But
like,
dude, I mean, look at this. Steph Curry playing damn near every game for however many seasons this is straight. So it's possible to do.
Yeah.
I mean, 2011, 2012, he missed a lot of the season with the ankle injury.
I mean, yeah, but still, you just put yourself in a bigger risk to
yeah,
So what?
get injured.
I mean, but you're gonna see a lot
Yeah,
of that.
you do
more
get
now.
paid for this.
Yeah, like they're getting paid bajillions,
Yeah.
and I'm watching them.
What if?
But I mean, yeah, but like imagine they aggravate and then that derails their whole career.
That
And-
is something. But like, okay, if it's like they hurt their ankle really bad, they tweaked it, they got a bad sprain. Of course, sit out. Of course. But like, you're tired. Play the damn game.
I don't think that most of these
Tired
are
is
being sit
crazy.
out because they're tired though. Like these are
Well,
dudes
that's
that
just what
are.
you said that they played a hard game, or they sat out Jokic one game because they played back to back, so that he could be fuller energy the
Steph.
second game.
I said Steph.
You were
I
talking-
did. I said Jokic.
Yeah.
I don't know about Jokic's. I don't think he's gotten hurt, so that's probably true.
It's just stuff like that that's crazy to me.
But it's probably not just I'm tired. It's probably after the first game of a back to back. It's like, oh, my ankle's feeling sore, this, that, and the other, and then the trainer is like, it might be best for you to consider having a minutes restriction or sitting out the
Who's the
next
guy
game.
that sat out because of the toe contusion?
I don't remember that. Who
Dude,
saw that?
That was pretty recently.
That may have been Paul George.
A toe bruise.
there
Get
was
the-
there was one person. This was back in like the 80s or something who sat out a game because he cut his balls while shaving.
That's valid.
Yeah, that's valid
That's
as fuck.
insanely valid.
I can kind of see a point for like being tired though, just a little bit,
Yeah.
only because they are traveling so fucking much
And I mean, I get
throughout
it.
the season.
Yeah.
And it's just so much like you're on the go for like months on
And I mean,
end.
that's like why like sitting out 8 games, like I don't know, it's such a mixed bag of opinion for me.
But also
Yeah.
8 games spread throughout
82 game season.
yeah, and there's like 6 months.
That's 1 every 10 games. I feel like
But-
that's fair.
But that's like kind of what Kamal was saying, where it's just constant. You're always doing something. You're either working out with a team
Yeah.
meetings, unless you get like All-Star break where
But
they
like
get.
that's your job.
But the
okay, yeah, but
the
that's
point
This is
like,
employment.
the point he made about traveling, like imagine like you know how you feel when you travel on a plane for a while and then you land and you're like lethargic, you
True.
want to take a nap
Yeah.
and reset. It's like maybe tomorrow we can
they
go do
get
this.
straight to it.
But they're like
valid.
get to the gym,
But they ain't built like me.
practice. They're built 3 times like you.
Exactly. And
They-
they're flying on private planes. They got bougie food in the plane.
I
they-
mean, they're
But
not
they
like.
can-
I mean,
they're
they give
sitting
them the
comfortably.
most high
They got
quality
beds in the
shit.
plane. Like, dude, I'm sitting in a chair less comfortable than this. More like the ones we have over there in the
But you're
kitchen.
still flying. You
for
can't
hours
you
on
can't
end.
fully make flying comfortable. You can add things like that.
True. I don't know. That's why it's a mixed bag of opinion for me because it's just like sitting out 20 plus games is crazy to me because like people are
20 is
trying
a
to
little
watch you.
much.
People are trying to watch you play.
20
Especially
is a
if
little
you're like a
much.
star player. Like I don't give a fuck if Zubac sits out. But dude, like and I get Kawhi, but like Steph Curry sitting out, people
Look
are
at-
going to see Steph Curry.
Look at LeBron. Look
That
at
happened with
LeBron.
Jimmy Butler. Some fan traveled like 4,000 miles to see Jimmy Butler, and he sat out that night.
Yeah.
Damn.
LeBron actually has not played a lot of games in the past few seasons because
39, 56, 45.
because of injury.
Yeah.
Look at that though.
Yeah.
82.
He won
That's crazy.
I don't know if he won MVP. that
Oh, he
year.
played every
Every game.
every single game.
Yeah, it was the only time in his
Fuck.
career. And
I
like
don't know
look
what
all
this means.
before that.
Yeah, 80, 79,
79,
79,
77.
75, 78.
So it's only recently this has become a trend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Recently it's become an issue because there's
He's
so much
getting
talent and
older.
athleticism
Yeah.
in the league that
And
like
it's- the competition is getting raised.
yeah, so
in a
dudes are
sense.
having to play their absolute hardest almost every possession.
Replace
Yeah.
your joints and your bones with metal.
I
And
mean,
see,
yeah.
And
But Sorry.
Reinforcement.
no,
Become
no, you're
robots.
good. I interrupted you. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. Go ahead.
That was
But I think also too, like the style of play that LeBron has doesn't really cater well to the older player. Because like think about like Vince Carter, who kind of has that same slashing Russell Westbrook, and I think the thing that's kept LeBron up is that his shooting is as good as it is.
Yeah.
Because that's like why someone like Steph, probably even as 38, will still be making crazy fucking shots.
Yeah. Because
he's-
he's not a big man having to like
Yeah,
rely
get
on
physical.
backing down in the post and like
Exactly.
body
Dude,
checking.
and this year it's
stuff
even
like
worse.
that.
We're halfway through the season, a little more than halfway, and Giannis has already sat 12 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already
That
sat
is
12 games.
wild.
Last year he sat 15.
Dude, but it
So
hurts.
he's gonna be hitting 20 this year.
So when you're a man that is fucking, what is he, like 6'10",
Dude,
like
he's
some shit,
big.
7 foot?
Yeah.
It hurts to be that tall. Like
I mean,
it's,
yeah.
it's not something that like, and so I can see the case for a big nigga like him.
Yeah.
Like, cause that
I
shit
don't
is
know, man.
pain on your joints. It's like a very painful experience to just be freakishly tall.
True.
And
I just
he's
don't
like
like the
a-
trend that the NBA is going towards, where it's becoming more and more acceptable to sell
Yeah.
more and
Well,
more games.
then that gives the reason is to shorten the season.
Yeah.
True.
I
Very,
agree
very
with
true.
I agree with all these takes, especially with Bagby's last take of shooters can last longer in the NBA because you're not putting your body on the line as much as bigger guys and stuff
That's
like
valid.
that.
That's why I'm glad Ja's trying to shoot more because
Yeah.
He needs to.
he was on that fucking trend of just like going in and
just
fucking
collecting-
destroying his body and fucking
Collecting posters.
yeah, literally.
We care about player health around here.
You do.
I don't want to see guys have to sit out a whole year
Yeah.
for
Bro's
something
already
that
missed
they
an
could have
argument.
handled
That's
better
not
throughout the
even- That's
season.
not engaging for the fans either.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you do all this promo for Ja Morant, and then what happens? He missed the whole season. Then
yeah.
who you banking on? I mean, Jaren
Nobody.
Jackson, but like, I don't know.
Miles.
Desmond
Well,
Bain.
Yeah.
Dude, that motherfucker's huge, bro. Like the
Desmond
amount of
Bane?
muscle he has on
Yeah,
him.
he's big.
I was watching that game the other night and I was like, fuck, he's like the most ripped fucking NBA player
Y'all,
I've ever seen.
I want to start a thing where we just start going to we squad up and just start going to some games,
Dude, I'm down.
and we can just start going local, like
huge.
Pelicans.
Dude,
gr-
he's
maybe
massive.
not
Squadron?
Grizzlies.
The Birmingham Squadron, the G League team. Dude, I'm trying to go see them at least once
They're
or
only
twice.
like $12 a ticket, dude. I would
Yeah,
totally
I'm
go to
down.
that.
It
I
looks
think
like a
less than.
thumb.
I think it's $5.
I remember we looked.
5?
It's cheap to go to a Birmingham Squadron game.
If only we could have seen it while Jose Alvarado was there.
I know, but they have. I mean, not a lot, but a couple guys that you would know.
Josh.
February 1st, yeah.
$12 each. I
Dude,
told
and
you.
and that's for a good ass seat.
Dude,
isn't it?
courtside?
Isn't it?
See this one. 89. Okay, what about this? More? Okay, what about this? Oh wait,
Where are you
wait,
seeing
it's
these
adding,
prices
It's
at?
adding them all
Oh.
up. Hold on a second. So this. Oh, okay, 89. What about this? 67. Okay, fair.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that's
What
super
about
up close.
this?
Like a good seat.
$21. Boom.
Yeah, that's light.
Okay, but what about that?
And that's a good seat.
$24. $1 in dollar. Yes.
Yeah,
That's a great seat.
That's a great seat.
And me and Mason went recently to watch an Alabama game that was played here.
Oh my god.
And even if you sit a little bit back,
yeah, we sat
like we
right,
sat in the back of that
like
front
here.
row, and you could see perfectly.
We literally sat right
That's
here.
a good ass seat.
Yeah,
It is a good ass seat.
we sat we back there in the corner, and we could see very
Not
well
this.
scoreboard, players, everything. No heads were in the way.
I love a good live basketball game.
Yeah,
The energy is
It's
good.
infectious.
never been to an NBA game though.
Yeah,
no,
me
I
neither.
wanted to so
Me neither.
bad.
Yeah.
Let's do it, bro.
Let's make it a plan.
Okay.
Facts.
Post Rada.
Hey,
Yeah,
Post
post
Rado,
Rado.
for
hey,
sure.
Denver Nuggets game.
While we're in Rado?
Dude, we have to hit a Victor Wembanyama
Possible.
game, bruh.
Yeah, that would be
Where does he play?
insane. He's
I
not
mean,
in the NBA yet.
I mean, it'll be
I know,
post
but, like-
Rado, but
okay.
he's gonna be drafted, and we have to go see a game where
Yeah.
he's playing.
He's a freak.
Okay. Big. I don't. Let me see some clips of this man.
Victor Wembanyama.
have you
Yeah.
not seen him?
I don't. I mean, I probably
on.
have, but
Oh, dude, he is insane. He's 7'3". He plays in France, right? Or I think he might play for some G
Where
League
do you
team, but he's
buy
from
tickets?
France.
No, he plays like in a France team over there, like Metropolitan
Yeah,
or whatever. The
But he-
fuck.
so is he one of the ones that was like undrafted and just grinded his way up? Or
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
if we
Well,
went to
no,
a
he's
Nuggets
just- he
game,
just
that would
hasn't
be
been drafted.
wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Dude, I tried to
Denver?
look for concerts
like
and I didn't
17.
see any during the time we were there.
so
17.
right here.
17.
But
He's playing in. Oh, so he's in school in
Well,
France.
he may be
Wow.
out of high school, but he's not. You have to be.
You have to have 1 year semi-pro or like
Oh,
college before you
to
can
be
enter.
drafted.
Yeah, so he's playing in like their professional league this year, so that he can get
Dude,
drafted next
if we
year.
could go March 19th.
I think they might all be away
Does it say?
because it's not letting me buy tickets.
Does it say the stadium?
No,
Oh, I guess it might be away.
because it's only letting me buy tickets for some.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so I think literally the entire stretch we're there.
They have a
We'll
road
find something to
stretch.
do.
Yeah, I mean,
Something
there's a lot to do. When
Yeah.
we return.
Maybe we can hit a hockey game or something.
Facts.
That would be sick.
That could be cool.
So fun, dude.
That would be
Yeah.
I
sick.
used to fucking sell. I used to hang out with this dude that was on the Birmingham something, whatever they call it, hockey.
The
team.
Bulls.
Yeah, the Birmingham.
Oh
Bulls.
yeah.
And I had a business partnership with him, and he got me and Hudson tickets to the game.
Dude,
Yeah, I
that's
remember that.
that's dope. I've never been to a hockey game.
That shit was so fun.
We'll do it in Rado.
Bet
Try
I
to
would
do it
love to,
around
dude.
at
Fighting
least.
and shit.
Yeah, that'd be
All right,
so
boys. Well,
Facts.
we're gonna wrap it up.
Rib it up.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you getting us to 32 subscribers while we were filming.
Yeah, we gained
got
2
one
in the
more.
past
Let's see.
like 3 hours.
33.
Let's go.
They just keep flowing in.
33 and
That's-
counting.
What
Yes,
views
sir.
are we at?
1,052.
No. On the
Oh,
that
Ice Howie-
and
Ice
the
Howie.
most recent video.
That's big.
40 almost. And this one isn't hitting as hard, but 40 in one day compared. Dude, we're doing good. We're
Hudson
doing
video's
good.
got 226 views.
Facts,
appreciate
Nate's
you for
got
this.
113.
That's a quarter of a 1,000, dude.
Shouts out Rico.
Facts.
Shout out Rico.
Shout out Rico. All right, but yeah, fucking appreciate you for tuning in to another episode of the Dark Matter podcast.
Yes, sir. We appreciate our special guest Ben hopping on some
Yes,
conspiracy
sir.
theories today, man.
Facts.
Appreciate you, man.
Enlightened us.
Y'all go ahead and comment what your favorite conspiracy theory is. Go ahead and comment on
Facts.
some of the ones that we talked about.
How do you think
Give
the
us your
pyramids
opinions.
came to be?
I know we got a couple of friends and family that watch this podcast, and they
True.
would want to tune in. So let me hear your thoughts and opinions.
Facts.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's been real.